Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the next video in Python programming series. So today we are going to discuss about three important types of problems on strings. So these are the problems which are generally asked in all types of technical interviews. So if you are preparing for some companies like Cognizant, CGI, then Global, then any company that is any MNC company, and there you will be facing these type of problems in technical rounds, because I have faced lot of these interviews and I have given these questions. So I have solved these questions in interviews, so that's why I'm telling you these are the three types of problems which are 90% asked on the strings. So these three problems, except these there will be a special cases, so you can accept up to 90% these problems only in those interviews. So especially in technical rounds they will be asking these type of questions. Okay, so what we are going to discuss today, technical interview problems on strings. So in this session we will see three different types of problems which are generally asked on string. So first one will be how to reverse the string. So they will give you one string and they will ask you to write a code which will reverse the string, and they will mention you also don't use inbuilt function in Python. So you can just write it in one line by writing a reverse function, but it is not allowed in interviews. So you have to write the core logic, you have to use for loop, and you have to use some if else conditions, and you have to do some manipulations in such a way that you will get a reverse form of the given string. So then only you will be accepted. Otherwise with the help of built-in functions anyone can do, but if you know the core logic of how that built-in function is working, then you will become a good programmer. So that's why they will hire you, and there are more chances that you will be converted to a second, or you will be promoted to the second round. So that's the mindset of interviewers basically. Then they will ask another general question, that is how to reverse first half string, and they will just try to make it some more tricky by telling that I don't want to reverse the whole string, so I just want to reverse first half of the string and leave second half as it is. And they can also ask in third question, leave first half of the string as it is and you can you just reverse the second half. So they will be changing the question dynamically there itself. So that's why I have mentioned these three types of problems. So without further delay, let's begin. So before that I will make to one small request to you guys. Please, if you are new to the channel, please guys hit the like button and subscribe the channel, because we will be uploading these type of interesting videos on Python programming continuously, so it will be a great help for us as well. Alright, so I will just quickly move to the Python shell now. So I will just open this Python shell, and I'm using 2.7.18, that is second version I can say. Okay, so then I will go to file and create a new file here. So I have created a new file, and first I will write first program, that is reverse the given string. So that is I will reverse the whole string itself. Okay, so how I can write this one? So first approach is I will just take a string, let us say string 1, and I will give it as let us say everyone. So this is the string which I have taken to reverse. Okay, so then I will just calculate its length. So with the help of this function, that is n equal to length of string 1. Okay, then what I will do, I will use string, let us say 3. So this is the variable which is holding nothing, that is empty string. So this is the empty string which I have initiated, and the reversed form of this one will be stored in string 3. So that's why I have initialized a empty string called string 3. Then I will use for loop here. So I will use a variable called I. For I in, I will write string 1. So it will be iterating through each and every letter in this word. So it will first come to E, then it will go to V, then E, then R, then Y. So you know how the for loop works, right? So then I will write here, so string 3 is equal to I plus then I will write string 3. So what it will be doing is, basically first the string 3 is empty, so then first element it will be taking e and it will be adding to this one. Again when it takes v, it will be adding that v before e, so it is basically string concatenation. So first v will be written and then it will go for e. So for second iteration my scenario will be something like this, ve it will be writing, and in third scenario it will again write e here, and in fourth iteration then it will write r here. So like this it will be iterating, and eventually the ending e will be coming here. So at that moment my whole string will be reversed. So something like that the loop will be working. So I will just come out of this for loop now, and that's it guys. So if you just write this one line code, then it is enough to reverse the string. So then I will print the string here. So first let me just print the original string, and then I will print the reverse string. So original string is string 1, and the next string which I want to print is the reversed form. Reversed string is, so I will just mention like this. So let me just put a colon here and here as well, so that it will be easy for us to analyze. So let me just remove this place, and then I will write here string 3. Okay, so I think my code is done, and I will just save this one. Let us say some name. Okay, so I've given some name, and then I will run now. So as you can see here, the original string is everyone, and this e is coming here, then n is here, then o is here, then y is here, then r is here, then e is here, then v is here, and then e is come to end. So like this you can, just with the help of hardly 3 to 4 lines of logic, you can reverse a string in Python. So isn't it easy guys? So then I will just now show you how to reverse a second string, that is how to reverse first half of the string. So I will just comment this region. So I will just go to here and comment out this region. Okay, so now I have commented that whole code. Now I will again write a comment reversing the first half of the string. So first half part of string we will be reversing now. So how I can write code for that one? So the same guys, first I will take first string, and let me just write it as everyone. So this is the same string which I have used already, and then I will just calculate length for this one. So n equal to length of string 1. So then I will go to the next line where I will be, I want to reverse this first half of the element. So I need to measure the length of this one, and then I will take a variable called a, and I will put the half element in that one. So a will be holding 4 here, because the length of this one is 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8, and 8 divided by 2 will be 4 there, so that I can just use a for loop to loop through these first 4 elements. So then I will go for the next 4 elements. So I have taken a variable which will be holding half value of this one, so that is a in this case. Then I will take other variable called string 3, and I will make it as a null string. Okay, so it doesn't contain any values. So I will just take a loop again for I in so let me just write something like this here. So for I in range, okay, so for I in range I am writing now. For I in I'll just write range. So for I in range I will take here 3 elements. First it will be starting from 0, and it will be ending at n, that is it is considering the whole string, and increment value is 1. So it should iterate 1 by 1. And then let me just take it to here. Okay, so now I will write Alright, so now I will use the if statement here. So if the value I is less than the variable a, that is 4, so as long as the I value is less than here, this index value will be starting from 0, so as long as it is less than 4, what it should do, it should reverse the string, right? So I will write string 3 equal to uh, string 1 of I. So string 1 of I it should take, and it should add with string 3. So this is basically taking the index value of I and accessing that element through string 1, and then concatenating these two strings together to form a new string called string 3. So that will basically reverse my first 4 letters of the everyone word. Then I will go to else part now. So else, what if the index value exceeds 4, and at that moment I want to print the letters in the same manner as as they have given in the question. So I will just type them as it is. So I will just write string 3 is equal to string 3 plus string 1 of I. So this will basically put the reverse part first, and then it will just print these elements as it is. So because it will be adding the letter at the end of this string 3, so it will be like here it will be adding. So if it is writing something here, then at the end it will add. Okay, so then I'm done with this code now. So I will just go out of for loop and try to print both the strings. So that is, first one is the original string, so I could have written a comment here. So I will write original, and then I will go to second one, that is print reversed one. So I have missed a comma here, and I have to put a comma here, and I will write string 3. So string 1 is the original, string 3 is the reverse one. I'll just save this one, and now I will run this one. So as you can see here, every, so R it has taken here, E it has taken here, V it has taken here, and E it has taken here. So the first 4 elements of the everyone are reversed, and the next 4 elements are typed as it is. So you can see YONE is as it is. So like this you can write a code which will be reversing the first 4 characters. So isn't it easy, guys? So you just have to include some logic, that is if and for loop here. Okay, then I will just delete this one itself. So anyway we have seen the code, right? So I will just delete this whole thing, and now I will put a comment here reversing the second half of string. So how to reverse the second half part of the string? So same thing, for the sake of understanding, I will take the same string again, so that is everyone. Okay, so I have taken the same string, then I will just calculate length of that one. So I will write string 1 length, and then I will go to the next part where I will be calculating the half part, that is a equal to n by 2. So it will create a half part for me, and then I will take 2 empty strings here, string 3 which will be empty, and string 4 which will be also an empty string. So these are the 2 empty strings which I have taken. Then I will go for loop. For I in range I will take now. So for I in range 0 comma n comma 1. So I will be iterating through each of all these elements. So already I have explained it. Okay, so then why I have taken these 2 strings, you will come to understand as and when we move in our program. Okay, so I will use the if statement here. So if I is less than a, that is same condition, if I is less than a, then what I want to do is string 3 is equal to string 3 plus string 1 of I. So this will basically not reverse the, so it will not reverse, it will be like writing the word as it is, so it will be not reversing the letters. Okay, so then I will just mention a else condition here. So else, and else what I want to do, else if I exceeds value 4, then I want to reverse. So basically I want to reverse these 4 letters here, that is YONE, and I want to print EVER as it is. So that's why I have not reversed the first 4 elements with the help of these 2 lines, and now I'm trying to reverse the next 4 elements. So to reverse, I will write string 4 equal to string 1 of I, and it should be added with string 4. Okay, so if I write something like this, then it will reverse the last 4 elements, because it will be taking the first element and then it will be putting here. So as it is empty, then when it comes to O, it will put O before this Y, and that's the result which it stored previously. So it will take this O and put before this Y, and then it will take N, and this will be put before this, before the previous result, that is OY, and similarly at the last iteration it will take A, E, and then it will put before this result, that is NOY, so it will become ENOY at the end. So if you write it down on a paper and if you analyze that one, you will better understand. Okay, so then what I will do, I will just come out of this for loop, because my for loop conditions are over. Then I will just print these strings for the sake of understanding. So or else I can just do one thing. First I will calculate the total string. So I will take a variable called string 5, and which will be the addition of string 3 and then string 4. So it will be storing string 3 and string 4's concatenation, I can say. It's not addition, actually concatenation of strings. So when it comes to strings, it is just concatenation, so writing side by side. Then I will print, first I will print the original one. So I will write original string. Okay, so original string I will be writing, and its name is string 1. And for next line I will print reversed string, and its value is string 5, I think. So then yeah, I'm done with my code now. So I'll just save this one, and let me see some errors it is showing or not. So I'll just run this one. So you can see here, so everyone is the original string, and you can see up to here EVER, it is showing as it is. And when it comes to the next half of the everyone, it is showing first E, then N, then O, then Y. So clearly you will come to know that the second half of the everyone is being reversed and first half of is as it is. So like this, with the help of these separate 2 strings, you will be able to create the concatenated form of the second half reverse string. So these are the 3 types of problems which are generally asked in all types of technical rounds, and I have personally faced these type of problems a lot. So I hope you found this video useful, and if you are new to the channel, please guys, hit the like button and subscribe the channel, because we don't have a lot of subscribers and we are continuously working to make it better. So it will be a great help from your side, and thanks for support, and I want to see you ahead in our journey. So thank you, visit again.